Let's start first with me showing you this video that I created a couple of days ago. This particular one, I showed you that my book was in review with Amazon. It was the first time me trying this, and I'm happy to say that the book is published at Amazon. So if you go and you search for Learn with Zah, you're going to get the results of my book. It's published, it's paperback, it's $7.99. So if you would like to support the channel and you have a little kitty, you can go have a look at the book and buy the book and have it delivered. It is quite exciting and cool, and this is a passive way of making income. This is the one time and one time only I'm going to create the book unless I decide to update the book, which Amazon KDP does allow for you to do. So these books are available on Amazon. So if you search for dot to dot, there are a lot of these creators that have created these books, and they're generating an income using the books that they've created on Amazon. So you can go search around and have a look. I do want to say to you, it's not going to be a walk in the park like any other business. You're going to have to put in an effort. You're going to advertise your book on social media, like I'm advertising my book to you. Please go buy so that I can generate an income. And you're going to tell people about it. You're going to use your website. I don't know, whatever ways to tell people that the book is out there, do it. There's also marketing tools that are available on Amazon that you could use to market your book so that people find it and then you can sell the book. So where does it all start? It all starts with Canva. You're going to open up your Canva with the link in the description below, and then you're going to start designing, but you're going to sign up. By signing up, you get a 30-day free trial using my link, and then you have access to all of these cool elements that you could use with your book. Once you've signed in and you're on Canva, you're going to create a custom size. Now that you've opened up your Canva and you're ready to start working, go and create a custom size. Make sure that you follow the steps, especially the size that you're going to use and the type of units that you're going to use. Okay, so you're going to use an 8.625 by 11.25 inches. Very important that you leave it at inches and you change it from centimeters. If you are like me and you've been working on either pixels or centimeters, if you do not change it to inches, by the time you publish your book, it's going to look very weird and you're going to get frustrated. You're going to click on Create a New Design to open up your design. The steps that we're using now are for us to generate the images. So you're going to start by creating images for your book in order for you to create it and then carry on like that. So your first step is to open up a blank canvas and you start generating images. So you're going to scroll down and you're going to go to your apps and you're going to search for Magic Media. I already have been using Magic Media. So you're going to open up Magic Media so that you select graphics. When you select graphics, these are the graphics that we're going to be using for our book and to create our book. I created an ocean book, but this time I would like to use fruits and vegetables for my book, for my next book that I'm going to have published at Amazon KDP. So in order for you to create this graphics, you're going to write a simple description of what you want. I want a simple image of an apple. And then I'm going to select styles. With your styles, we want the monoline. And with monoline, it gives us those nice big lines that we can use to create the image. Then you're going to click on Generate Graphics and you wait for the magic to happen. And then it gives us different kinds of apples. We can generate again. This is a nice one. I love this one. So if you find one that you like, you can click on generate more like this if you want more variations. If you're happy with what you have, you just click and add the image to your canvas. Once you've created your image, you're going to duplicate it so that you have a second one and put it on the side. And then with your first image, you're going to go to your background remover. Because this is an image, you're able to edit the lines out. And then you're going to open up the background remover so that you have that erase option. and then you erase the parts that you don't want, or the parts that you're going to replace with the dots. So we're going to take off all of that. And then we close our background remover. And we grab the second image and we add it on top of the first image. Then we set our transparency so that we're able to see it. And because you're going to be working on this project, I like to lock my work so that when I zoom in closer, it doesn't bother me. Next, I'm going to go to my elements, or I press C for circle, and I add a circle to my design, and I change the color and I make it black. And then I zoom in and I start adding my dots. And then you're going to go ahead and add the dots throughout the book. Because this is a 2 to 8-year-old book, we're going to have easy designs, and then it's going to gradually get difficult with fruits that we're going to be creating and veggies. Once that's done, you're going to press T for text in order for you to start adding numbers, and you're going to use the Arial font, and then you're going to zoom in and you're going to type your number 1, and you're going to make it a bit smaller and make it bold. And then you duplicate that to add your numbers. You don't want to delete the transparent image of the apple because we want our book to be as detailed as possible and enticing to our customers as possible. You already have the image. So I'm going to unlock and I'm going to create an extra page. Then I'm going to go to my layers and I'm going to go find the transparent apple and I'm going to grab it and I'm going to add it to my second page. On my second page in the middle, I'm going to make it nice and big. So I'm going to go back to transparency and I'm going to make it 100% so that it's visible. So this would be my dot to dot page and this would be my coloring page. So you could add like scissors if you want and show the people that they can color, or show the kids rather, that they could color this and add it to the fridge. So maybe on the side you add your line, and with your line from beginning to end, you change the type of the line and you add the dashes just to show that they could cut that. Just make it a little bit transparent and then go back to your elements and look for scissors. And just grab a pair of scissors and then crop them to half. And then add them to show that you are encouraging the little ones to color this one and then cut this one. As I would like to make my book a little bit more, people would like to keep their kids occupied for a long time and not in front of the TV, I would create a third activity, and it's very easy to create as well, and it's also in my other book that I've created. So you're going to add an extra page and you're going to go back to your magic media and you're going to create a simple maze. So we're going to type simple maze from starting point to end point, and we're going to leave it as monoline and we're going to generate. And you're going to generate these until you find one that works for you. I had created this maze and I created this one. And once you've created the maze and you're happy with the maze, you can always close the extra gaps that are there with a line by pressing L to add a line until you have one single point of entry from your maze. So like I just did now, and I create the weight, I make it a little bit more, and I close that. And there's your maze, nicely created using AI, and you're good to go. You've left nice little spaces for our bleed, for our book, and we're good to go. The next step is you're going to make everything come together now. Great stuff. Our next step is to create the book so that it's ready for export, and then we can export it. So make sure that your images are grouped together. If you want to clean them up nicely, then you can zoom in and clean them up so that it's nice and it's proper and neat. Once you've done the cleaning up and you've aligned everything, it's intact and you're quite happy, it's time to make sure that your document that you're going to be editing out and printing out has correct margins. So first of all, because we're creating a printed book by the kiddies, we want to have extra pages because that's how it gets printed by Amazon KDP. So on all your pages, you're going to have an extra page that you're going to create. So we're going to have the apple and a white extra page, an apple that's coloring and white extra page, as well as on our puzzle, we're going to have an extra page. To make sure that your book is ready for export, you need to make sure that you follow the guidelines by Amazon KDP. So I've went in on Amazon's printing guide, and we saw that we need at least 0.37 in order for us to make sure that the book is within what the Amazon guidelines are, and that we don't get to print out the important stuff. And once you've gone in on file and you went into settings and you have show rulers and guides, you need to make sure that your rulers and guides are that 0.375 at least. So you're going to move it until it gets to that 0.375, and then the top margin as well, you're going to move it until it reaches that 0.375. So the quickest way I've seen Sarah do this is to add a shape, and with your shape, make sure that the shape is within that margin, and you add it on top, and you duplicate that so that you have a second one that you're going to scroll and move it to the bottom of the page to make sure that everything is within the margins that Amazon wants. And then you do this on the left hand side, and then you do it on the right hand side as well, so that everything that needs to be in there is within the printing margins. And then you can go ahead and add your top heading of this is a crab, this is a maze, throughout your whole book. Where's my maze? So I can show you the maze as well. There's the puzzle time. Make sure as well that the puzzle is within the printing margins that Amazon wants. Once you're done and you're happy and you've added your extra pages and you've added your topics, you can go ahead and delete these. That helps you throughout the book. And you go File or Share, and you click on Download, and you change the PNG to PDF print, and you make sure that it is the RGB. You click on Download, and it downloads your file. That is, the book is done, and then you're going to go back to your home page, and you're going to create your cover book. Great stuff. Once you land on your home page, you're going to look for Canva templates .to.book covers, and they are there. see there are dot-to-dot book covers that you could use that could inspire you, and you pick the one you want and you use the template to tweak it the way that you want. You could also look for coloring book covers, and you scroll down until you find the one that you want. I used this one that says drawing and coloring, and then you tweak it and you make it your own and you adjust it. If you were using a Safari, by all means, you will pick whichever one and then you create a book cover. Once you've downloaded a book cover like this one that I've created as a PDF and it's ready for Amazon KDP, and you've downloaded your PDF book, you are ready to go to Amazon and create an account. You're going to go and look for Amazon KDP and you're going to create an account. It is the self-publishing Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, and it will open up and it will ask you to create a brand new account. So my account is logged in, and because I do have an account and my book is live on there, once you click on sign in, you're going to have to verify yourself. When you verify yourself, when you're creating an account, please do it on mobile, because that's the little bit that I struggled with when I was creating my account. And I wanted to verify, because they do need your verification documentation from the country that you're at. So there are options that are available for you there to pick and choose. Use your mobile. It does tell you use your mobile. I ignored that, and it took me a long time to actually verify myself and create an account. Once the account is created, it looks like this. You're going to have a bookshelf, reports, a community, and it will say that the account is open and up and running. So in this instance, you're going to click on create because you would like to upload a project. You select create, and then Amazon allows you to create a new project. It asks you, do you want to create a Kindle book, a paperback, or a hardcover? We want to create a paperback. So you select create a paperback. So the paperback progress, it shows you the steps that you need to follow in order to have this book uploaded back to back. So you're going to choose the language of your book. You're going to type the title of your book and the optional subtitle. I didn't do this myself. I went to ChatGPT and I asked ChatGPT to help me with the progress of adding this. That made things very easy for me. And then I asked ChatGPT to give me engaging titles for my ocean-themed dot-to-dot book for toddlers, and it gave me these options. Then you can pick whichever one that you like that ChatGPT gives you. I liked the dive in dot-to-dot fun with ocean friends, which is what I created at Amazon. It takes a couple of days before the pages show. I think it takes 10 days before you could see the inside of the book. And then the title that ChatGPT gave to me, I went to the title of the book and I wrote it there. And then ChatGPT gives you the subtitle as well. So don't stress. It will say to you, this is the title, these are the subtitles that you could use. And then you pick the subtitles that you would like to use. And then you scroll down to ask ChatGPT to give you the description that is going to drive traffic to your book. There's the title of the book that I can't change anymore. There's the subtitles, and I don't have a series. And I edit the author there, you saw, and there's the description that I can tweak if there's something wrong. I do own, and there's no sexually explicit. And you choose the marketplace where you're going to list your book, and then you add the keywords as well, and then you save and you go to the next step. And then on your next step, you get to add an ISBN. Amazon gives one free ISBN, and I believe an ISBN, if you buy one, it is $125. So you're going to choose the one that get a free KDP ISBN, and it would be in yellow. They would assign one for your book, and then you don't have to buy. And then when you scroll down, you would choose the black and white interior with white paper, and you scroll down and you choose the size of your trim. So we have that 8.5 by 11 inches. That's the size we've selected. We scroll down and we say it is bleed PDF only, because that's what we've chosen on Canva. And when you scroll down, you're going to choose glossy because it's nice. And you're going to scroll down and you're going to upload your manuscript. This is where you upload your manuscript that you've downloaded from Canva as a PDF. And this is the content of your book, where the child does the dot to dot and where the child does the quizzes. That's the manuscript. Once it's successfully uploaded, it's going to show here. And then you would upload your cover. And they do allow you to make changes, but of course they will look at them and approve them or disapprove them if they are not up to their standard. And then you're going to scroll down. It asks you, is this AI generated content? Absolutely it is. We're going to select yes on the images, and it asks, where did we do that? We did it on Canva, and we let them know. And then you can launch the preview of your book to have a look at how it looks like. And you check and you tweak, and if you are happy with the preview of the book, then you're done. You set the price of your book, and your book goes off to be evaluated. And if you didn't choose the correct settings, your crap would be small. You just need to go back to Canva and make sure that you are using the correct centimeters if you're using centimeters, or inches if you're using inches. When you approve, it gets submitted to Amazon and they review it from 3 to 7 days. You will get an email to say that it is been successfully reviewed and your book is published on Amazon, and you look at the steps that you need to follow to order your own book. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. This time I know I did a show and tell almost at the end. And when I'm almost finished with the fruits and veggies book, I will show you the rest of the capturing on Amazon. That I need to document and send that to you. So please don't scream at me on the comments below. But if you are sick and tired of being broke and you would like to try these authentic side hustles, please say you're sick and tired in the comments below, like me. I'm just sick and tired. But other than that, thank you so much for joining me on this tutorial of dot to dot. Let's sell some books and make absolutely more income together. Thank you so much for joining me on this tutorial. If you've missed this first video where I was talking about 6 income streams, please go watch it. I will see you with our next video.